In finally trading James Harden for expiring contracts and draft picks, the Philadelphia 76ers have set themselves up to land another star for Joel Embiid to play with. But whether Philly's next move comes via blockbuster trade this season or a star acquisition in 2024 free agency, such a move wouldn't just give the Sixers a dynamic duo, it would give them a big three. That's because Tyrese Maxey has arrived as an undeniable star. And with Harden out of the way, he's just getting started. With some extra draft capital in team president Daryl Morey's pockets and a number of expiring mid-sized contracts now on their books, the Sixers have a ton of roster building flexibility. Without putting Maxey himself on the table, the Sixers aren't competing with the likes of OKC, San Antonio, Utah, and others when it comes to overall trade capital. But they still have the goods to make an impactful in-season move. And with Embiid's patience perhaps wearing thin, the Sixers will also be more inclined to make that type of deal than some of the teams who can best their offers would be. If they wait till the summer, the Sixers can use more than $55 million in cap space before re-signing Maxey, whose own restricted free agency Philly can solve by simply giving the guard every cent they possibly can. But beyond the additional depth and flexibility, the biggest thing Harden's departure does for the Sixers is clear the path for Maxey's continued ascension to stardom. There's no longer any doubt who this team's primary ball handler and offensive initiator is. After spending more than half his minutes at shooting guard last season and having never spent more than 79% of his minutes at point guard through his first 3 seasons, according to Cleaning the Glass, Maxey has spent every second of his time on the floor so far this season as Philly's lead guard. And man, has he taken that opportunity and run with it, literally. After finishing 24th in transition frequency last season with Harden running, or rather walking the offense, the Sixers have spent the 3rd most time in transition this year. That's no coincidence.
He's a freak. He's a fast killer.
Look, with Embiid manning the middle and his plodding yet effective game, the foundation of Philadelphia's attack, the Sixers are never going to play at breakneck speed. But Maxey's ability to push the pace has been a breath of fresh air for an otherwise slow-paced offense. The 23-year-old's impact goes way beyond that, however. Maxey's combination of shooting and playmaking volume and efficiency almost defies logic. Through 2 weeks, he was averaging roughly 26 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds on 50, 44, 93 shooting, with 1 Eastern Conference Player of the Week award already secured. Among the 50 players who attempted at least 15 shots per game through 2 weeks, Maxey's true shooting percentage of 64.2 ranked 7th, just ahead of Luka Doncic. Among the 43 players who were averaging at least 5 assists, none had a lower turnover rate than Maxey, who coughed the ball up on only 5.2% of his possessions and had an outrageous assist-to-turnover ratio of 6.1 to 1.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Simply put, at this stage of their respective careers, Tyrese Maxey is better than James Harden. The beard no longer being around to overshadow that fact and take the ball out of Maxey's hands is a good thing for Philly. While Harden, Embiid, and the Sixers did reap the rewards of that 2-man game, there are few guards today who complement Embiid's skill set and accentuate his strengths quite like Maxey does, with his speed, limitless shooting range, and improving playmaking.
Maxey, Holiday on him. Spins back to his right. Maxey, it's good!
Between Embiid and Maxey, the Sixers already have the offensive floor of a contender, with Embiid practically a top 10 defense unto himself. Thanks to the reigning MVP and a likely first-time All-Star, this team should remain on the fringes of title contention in the present, with the flexibility to push themselves all the way in again in the near future. But the only reason we're talking about the Sixers with so much optimism right now, rather than perhaps wondering when a disgruntled Embiid might ask out, the reason Morey and company felt comfortable trading Harden for that future flexibility in the first place is because Tyrese Maxey has arrived, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button.